Top 5 Euro turned NBA players of all time. While there has been a lot of homegrown talent that have succeeded in the NBA, fans cannot deny the impact that European players have had in today's NBA game. And as the NBA has continued to become a global game, more and more Euro-turned NBA players have built amazing and long careers, even cementing themselves as NBA legends. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 of the top Euro-turned NBA players of all time. For this list, we put into account team success, individual accolades, and overall impact to the game when choosing where each player ranks in the Euro line of NBA greats. Let's begin. Number 5. Nikola Jokic. The Serbian triple-double machine has definitely earned his place as one of the top 5 Euro-turned NBA players of all time. Coming out of the second round as the Denver Nuggets' 41st pick, no one could have expected to see the 28-year-old center blossom into a 3-time All-NBA team member, a 5-time NBA All-Star, and a 2-time NBA League MVP. Talk about exceeding expectations. And the crazy thing is, it seems like he'll be in MVP contention for years to come. Having career averages of 20.1 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 6.6 assists, Nikola is without a doubt the heart and soul of the Nuggets offense. Not only can the Joker dominate the paint, but his uncanny ability to make passes and assists makes him the Swiss Army knife type player to build around. Not to mention the fact that Joker can easily bring the ball up and become an effective point center, a definite nightmare for all opposing teams. Number 4. Tony Parker. While many attribute the San Antonio Spurs' success to Greg Popovich and Tim Duncan, and rightly so, it also cannot be denied that French point guard Tony Parker played an absolutely integral role to the Spurs' winning reputation. The 28th overall pick from the 2001 NBA draft was able to rake in a ton of awards, such as becoming a 6-time NBA All-Star, a 3-time NBA second team member, an NBA Finals MVP, and a 4-time NBA champion. As part of the Spurs' Big Three, which included Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili, Parker had the keys to the Spurs' offense as Greg Popovich's primary floor general for over 17 years. During his peak, Tony was able to average 22 points, 6.9 assists, and 3.1 rebounds for the Spurs, showing how he was one of the biggest reasons why San Antonio had become successful for so long. Number 3. Pau Gasol. If anyone deserves to be on the top Euro-turned NBA legends list, it has to be Pau Gasol. A 2-time NBA champion, a 6-time NBA All-Star, 4-time All-NBA team member, and former Rookie of the Year, Pau Gasol may be the only player here whose international accolades might actually trump his already Hall of Fame-worthy NBA career. Not only is Pau considered both a Laker and Memphis legend, but he is also one of the best players to ever represent Spain in the international stage. Pau was 2006's FIBA World Cup's most valuable player and led Spain to win the gold medal, cementing himself as one of the few international players who could proudly say they triumphed against an NBA Team USA basketball team. Pau also won the FIBA Eurobasket MVP twice and a 3-time FIBA Eurobasket top scorer. We could go on and on about Pau's historic international playing career for both the Spain national team and his club, FC Barcelona, but we wouldn't have enough time. Just trust us when we say that Mr. Gasol is undoubtedly one of the best Euro-turned NBA legends ever. Number 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak. At the age of 28, Giannis has already cemented himself as one of the greatest power forwards and one of the greatest European players of our time. And who can argue against it? Entering the league in 2013 as a lanky and timid NBA prospect, Giannis has built himself into becoming one of, if not the face of the entire NBA. So much so that he is already considered one of the top 75 players in NBA history, and the current best player in the world. Why? Giannis is a 4-time All-NBA first team member, a 2-time second team member, a 4-time All-Defensive first team member, a former NBA Defensive Player of the Year, a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, and most importantly, an NBA champion and NBA Finals MVP. Giannis' skill set, athleticism, and his most widely recognized characteristic, his relentless drive, motor, and mentality, has put him as one of the top NBA players of all time. He has the distinct skill set to be both elite and lethal on both ends of the floor. He even has teams making up a Giannis wall just to try and stop him from getting to the rim. And the scary thing is, he's only getting better. Number 1. Dirk Nowitzki. We all knew this was coming. Dirk may not have the longest resume or the flashiest skill set or the most championships, but it cannot be disputed that he has had the most impact for all Euro-turned NBA players in the league. The Dallas Maverick legend set the blueprint to show the US that European players can hang with the best of them, and even win an NBA championship and league MVP while they're at it. He's the first ever European player to receive the NBA Most Valuable Player award and is the highest scoring foreign-born player in NBA history. With career averages of 20.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 2.4 assists, Dirk has been recognized as a 14-time NBA All-Star and a staggering 12-time All-NBA team member, showing just how good he was during his NBA career. He also pioneered the shooting big man archetype that is so commonly found today. There is no doubt, Dirk's longevity and success on and off the NBA court is probably a big reason why so many European players have turned out successful careers since. And for that, he and no one else deserves to be number one in our top 5 Euro-turned NBA legends list. Do you agree with our roundup? Let us know your thoughts on your favorite NBA player in the comment section below. And for more content like this, don't forget to catch that lob and dunk that subscribe button.